people. Good afternoon, good evening. Hello to everyone, wherever you are. And, I hope we are all doing great. Please let me know if my sound is good. Just let me know if my sound is good. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for joining me here. It's an honor to come your way once again. It's been a great day, and a great day is today. Yes, I've not been in this space for some time, trying to do some one or two behind the scenes and at the backyard. So, pardon me for popping in and rushing out. Yes, so 3 days ago, I had opportunity to interact with some of the new teachers. I couldn't bring you the video because I don't have their permission to put them online. Maybe some people have not even told their parents and their wives that they are leaving. So, or maybe their husbands that they are leaving. So I didn't want to put them on the spot, We wanted to get their exclusive permission before we can put them online. So I couldn't bring you the video, unfortunately. Unfortunately, forgive me. But I think, but it's all good. It's all good, yeah. And it was a very nice, fruitful meeting. Very beautiful meeting that we had. And a lot of conversations came up, especially with regarding to their settling in and trying to gather everything. And it's been good. It's been good. It's been good. And I just want to say welcome. Everyone that is in now, welcome. They are still in orientation. And I know some people are also in Chicago, Illinois area. Some are in Florida. Some are also in North Carolina right now in another location doing orientation. And it's good. It's good to see our people coming in, English teachers, math teachers, science, and physical education teachers. Yes, physical education teachers. It's just an honor to meet with them. And but something got me worried. Not even specifically meeting them, but after that conversation, a lot of other conversations happened. And I think I've mentioned it here before, but I still want to use this opportunity to throw more light on it. Okay, and I've had similar conversations with a lot of great minds from Africa, and it seems like the trend is not changing, or our people are not trying to change the trend. Okay, I don't know why, but for some strange reason, the trend is not changing, and it's really unfortunate. We wish the trend would change. Okay, we wish the trend would change, and it's the issue of being in one economy and thinking in the other economy. So a lot of us are migrating from Africa, okay, from different economies. I mean, from one of the biggest economy in Africa, Nigeria, from the less economies as well, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, Kenya, wherever, okay, and it's like we migrate, but yet we don't leave our economy. Long time ago, when I was in senior high school, and those days, Radio Go, those of you in Ghana, Radio Go used to broadcast the sermons of Reverend Mensa Otabil. And one of his sermons, he said something that a lot of people leave Ghana, but the Ghana does not leave them. You know, it's few things stay with me as a person, but one of the things that have stayed with me since I was a kid is one of those comments that you leave Ghana, but the Ghana has not left them. So they go to a place and they still think like they are in their own economy. I'm not talking to only Ghanaians. I've had that same experience with Kenyans. I've had the experience with Tanzania, some friends from Tanzania and Zimbabwe as well. They leave those economies and they are in other economies. But the Zimbabwe has not left them. The Congo has not left them. The Cameroon has not left them. All right? And you think through it, you don't want to, I don't understand how, because and it's not their fault though. It's not their fault. There is that, how do I even say it? Natural instinct. It's like it comes naturally. The first time you travel, you want to be comparing the two economies, the one you left and the one you are coming into. All right? And you sort of try to do a lot of conversion, as we normally say it. So if they get to the shop, if the dress is $5, they want to convert it into their economy to see how much that is. Yes, the currency conversion. Hamzat, that is what I'm talking about. They are so fixated on the conversion and forgetting the economy they are in. So I was telling them, look, the first thing you guys need to do is to think in the sense that you have left your economy and you are now in a different economy. You were thinking Naira, now you have to think dollar. You were thinking safer, now you have to think dollar. You were thinking Ghana cedis, but now you have to start thinking in dollar terms. So if you go to the shop and the thing is $5, think about it like 5 cedis or 5 Naira or 5 shillings. Don't try to convert. The moment you start doing that conversion, you'll go crazy. Trust me. In fact, you'll be sick for days. You'll go crazy, you'll fall sick, and you will not understand why. Because it's the natural proclivity to just think and do that. But I asked myself that when I was being paid, when I was back home, I was being paid in my own currency. But now I'm in a different economy. So I cannot be thinking like I used to be. And they end up giving you, so somebody meets you, gives you $1,000. Somebody wants, oh, I want a car or I want an apartment. And they said the apartment is $1,002 a month. And he goes like, whoa, 1,002? 1,002 times 11. 22,000 Ghana cedis. So every month I have to give you 22,000 Ghana cedis. I said, my brother, relax. Relax. When you were in Ghana, I'm sure the rent you were paying was like even less than $50. All right? You were paying rent less than $50. But now that you are here, they are going to quote the rent. And you see, I don't want to say you dare not, but you have to develop it. Try not to convert. The moment you do that conversion, you go crazy. Think like the economy in which you are, because you'll be paid in dollars, you'll be paid in pounds, you'll be paid in safer, you'll be paid in whatever currency, wherever you are, Canadian dollars, you'll be paid in those ones. Don't. I'm not saying you shouldn't convert, but don't make it a priority to convert everything. One, if you do that, you not eat, you not get a car, you not even dress, you not do anything. So most of them end up dressing anyhow, the same way they were dressing back home. Wear anything to school, because after all, when they wear anything to school, nobody cares. They smell anyhow. They don't smell good. You don't want, because you don't want any good thing for yourself, because all the good things you want to convert them. You go to the shop, they say a perfume is $50. That is just like say 50 Ghana cedis or 50 Naira. But you end up converting. So the $50 is like 5,000 Ghana cedis. You're like, damn, why would I buy perfume for that? But you've forgotten that you need to be able to smell good. You understand? You are different. You are coming to imbibe cultures. You are coming to learn. You are coming to sell yourself. You are selling your culture. You are selling your country. You are selling your whole continent. Those teachers that are coming, you are ambassadors for the continent. You are ambassadors for yourself first, for the country you are coming from, and for the continent. I heard people make that statement. They say, oh, is that how everybody is in Africa? based on what they saw somebody doing. All right, based on what they saw someone doing. So you don't want them to generalize, because in the first place they've generalized a lot about us, and we are trying to rewrite the story. Udimaya is doing a lot of showcases, African stories, in order for the whole world to see us different. Because ask yourself, let's ask ourselves, what research, what amount of research has these our so-called billionaires in Africa have funded in a Greek, in history, in whatever? What research have they funded that is affecting the economies of the continent? How much have they put into back in the economies they're in? We hail them in Ghana. Oh, this one is the richest man in Ghana. He has Tesla cars. He has a Jeep. My brother, Jeep is, they use it for Uber here. Tesla, people use it for Uber. They use it for Uber Eats, delivery of food. That's what they use Tesla for. So if you are hailing and you are praising those things, ask yourself, how have I affected my economy? What research has I put into child mortality? What is the research? What are we doing? So you see, oh, all the billionaires in Ghana have come together. They are funding the research, the serious research into how best agriculture farmers can benefit. No. Yet, we are using the same research works. We are using the research of these same people. They rewrite our stories for us. They write the researches and they bring it to us. And the research is based in their context. Yet, we have to use it. But yet, when you come to the economy, you don't want to think like them. And we start shouting, oh, the Europeans, they are forcing themselves on us. No, they are not. They are doing what will benefit them. Okay? So if you are not there yet, you see, when we are in Ghana, we are in Africa, we want to behave like them. We want to have accents. Man, come on, man. We want to speak like them. When we are back home, we want to dress like them. Our musicians, they want to dress like Drake. They want to dress like T-Pain. They want to dress like 50 Cent. They want to behave. Our gospel musicians, they want to play the music. Look at the star. The moment, how do you call it? Maverick group. They started doing, during COVID time, everybody started doing music indoor. All right? They gather around, they sing. All of a sudden, Africa, that thing has spread. Ghana, every musician is now doing that. We are quick to copy them, but yet when we come to the economy, we still want to do convention. I don't get it. We are quick to copy them. Oh yeah, that's how it's done in Europe. That is how it's done in America. That is how it's done here. But when you get here, you don't want to do the things like they are doing it. You want to do the things like you are still back home. So the first thing they'll ask you, where is an African shop? Where can I get yam to buy? Where can I get Kobe to buy? You know Kobe. Those of you in Ghana, Kobe is how they call it, roasted dry salmon or whatever. You know, you are looking for the things that will make you African. Yes, I'm not saying don't eat African food. And even when they get to those African shops, they still want to do the conversion, forgetting that the person selling there has to import the food stuff from Ghana. So they do the conversion like, how can a yam that is being sold in Ghana for 5 cedis, you are selling it here 20 cedis? Kenke, we are selling Kenke 5 Ghana, 2 Ghana, and you want to sell the Kenke to me at $20. You want to get angry? No. Then pack your things and leave. You know? Then pack your things and leave. Somebody said EPA have announced the end of their placement season and we missed out next year there. Look, Emmanuel, they have already, let me just chip this, Emmanuel, they are still ongoing. It is a rolling thing. It is not like they've stopped and they are going to start from January. By January, people have gotten school. Me, I got my school in February. When did I begin? I began the previous year. So that one is not starter. Boama said, I love the topic you are teaching. We have changed our perception. The currency conversion is just asking oneself how to work on site in the US and still, oh yes, that is what you are doing. You want to work here, but you want to live in Ghana. How does it work? You talk to people about getting transportation. Look, the agency said, let me tell you this. And this is exactly what is happening with them. The school heads, the principals are complaining. Yes, the principals are complaining that the new teachers, they are leaving the classrooms too much. Every day, they have one story of the other. So if you realize it, this year faces one of the agencies. They said what? If you have a young child, they are reluctant in bringing you because it's going to be a distraction for you. Look, the school district, they pay for these programs. Yes, they pay for us to come. So they cannot bring you here, only for you to be saying, oh, my daughter is sick. Oh, my son has to go to the hospital. Oh, tomorrow, oh, please, can I go? I have a... No, that same attitude we have back home, you cannot bring it here. You do it 1, 2, 3. They will smile with you and tell you, oh, okay, you can go. But the 4th, 5th time, now you are becoming a nuisance. You understand? You are becoming a nuisance. That is why some of them are now saying, if you have a young child, they are not going to bring you because, or you come, you don't bring your child. But if you want to bring your child, then we are sorry. We will terminate your appointment. Because in your first year, you need to get your grounding. You need to learn a lot of things. Because there's going to be a lot of culture shock. Right? So you need to learn a lot of things. And in learning those things, you cannot be distracted. Because the culture shock alone is a distraction. Look, food-wise, dressing-wise, speaking, accent. We've talked about this several times. All those things are going to shock you. Some people think it's a walk in the park. Oh, me, I'll be fine, man. I taught in South Africa. Look, I have people who from South Africa, some people who have taught in foreign lands. They came, they're like, damn, this thing is... Look, it's not easy. Different human beings, different jurisdictions. You understand? Different jurisdictions. It is not the matter of you trying to... No, please. When you leave Africa, leave the Africa. I told you the last time. The moment you get to the airport, leave the thinking, the way of doing things, leave it at the airport. When I spoke to some of them, they are like, damn, there are a lot of things they don't know. A lot of things they don't understand. I'm like, yes. Things are different here. You need to open the... And you see, this is the time. Now that the schools are on recess, use the time to get your social security, get your license, get your car, your transport, everything sorted. Because when the schools reopen, it is... There is no time to waste. There is no time to play around. You don't have that luxury of time where you say, oh, me, I'm going here. I need to go to the social security center. I need to go and open a bank account. I need to go and do this. No. And also, let me stress on it. And that is my area. And I'm passionate about it. I told somebody yesterday on a phone call that in America, after looking for a house, the next thing you should think about is transportation. The person was like, how? I said, yes. The person didn't understand, but after the person has experienced, so he went to look for an accommodation, right? He took Uber. The Uber to the accommodation place alone was $48. So by doing runs for just 2 days, the person has already spent more than $100 already for just 2 trips. Yes. But whereas that $100, me, I'll put for $50 or even $25 in my car. I'll drive it for 2 days. Yes. And that is how cheap the fuel is. And I'll drive it. So why won't you quickly invest in a car transportation? I'm not saying come and get a car for me compulsorily. No. I'm only offering you a cheaper option of whatever you get. But you see, you can go to the car lot. You can go to the dealerships. They will give you drop because you are number one, you don't have a history. You don't have credit. They will tell you, okay, do this down payment. If you do this down payment, we are going to give you this car. And you're going to be paying $800, $700. And mind you, your insurance is going to be up because once they are financing it, they are going to give you comprehensive insurance, which is about $300, $400 a month before you're going to pay for the car itself. So you end up dishing out about $700, $800 every month out of your salary. And you, who is converting dollars to your currency, will now start complaining that these people are cheating me. But you see, you need that transportation. You cannot walk to school. Even if the school is from here, from your house to the school is even maybe 2 minutes walk, you cannot walk. Because there are days it will rain. There are days it will snow. And you don't have the luxury of walking. You don't have the luxury of trekking on the bicycles. One teacher came last, they said, me, I will ride bicycle. How dare you? They nearly terminated his contract. They nearly, because he was patching with somebody, first of all, in rent. Then he was patching somebody for car transportation. And the person said, look, we cannot all be in the same house and be taking the same salary. And you don't want to buy a car. And I bought my car. And when I drop you off, you don't even give me fuel. Why? You don't even give me anything for fuel. It's annoying. So the person said, I'm not going to drop you off again. Go to school by yourself. Now he has challenges going to school. And every day it's been one excuse after the other. I don't get it. In fact, I was a little hyped about it yesterday, but if I had done this video yesterday, maybe you will say, "Oh, Mr. O is angry." No, because it was getting to me. It was getting to my spirit. Why are you thinking? Why are you thinking? So you give somebody $2,000. Oh, I want a car, $2,000. I think the car is tomatoes, and they think they have given you money. They think they're giving you plenty money, because they convert that $2,000 to Ghana and say, 40,000. Yeah, I've given him too much money. Whereas if you are in Ghana, even as at now, 40,000 cannot even get you the Umatis. From what I've heard. From what I've heard. Let me read some of your comments. Kathy said, as for the conversion, dear. Yes, Kathy, tell them. Tell them, Kathy, as for the conversion, is no. They should stop it. Then we have Yao says, some of us need serious education to overcome this problem with currency conversion because of the currency conversion, the rate between, because of the currency conversion rate between us. Exactly. Because of the currency conversion rate between us. We need to stop that. I remember I didn't buy a dress I love so much at Macy's because of conversion. Yes. Kathy, you not buy the dress because if you convert the dress is like $25. You multiply $25 times, what is the rate now? 11, eh? Guys, give me a second. Let me receive. Sorry, somebody called and I had to pick that call. So, Kathy is saying that, but I heard mistress. He went to Macy's. Macy's is a shop, and she didn't get a dress she wanted because she was doing the convention. Can you imagine? You see the dress, $20. No one converts. You say with Tim show, your head is like, damn, why will I have to buy this for this amount of money? But that is $20 is just like 20 naira or 20 cedis. It's nothing. I just want to use this to encourage you. If you know a teacher who is coming, who is already here, please tell them, let them know that the systems are different. When you were back home, you were thinking, you were wishing to be an American, you were wishing to be a British citizen. Now you are there, you still want to think like you are in Ghana. How is that possible? The work attitude has to change. The money attitude has to change. The accommodation attitude has to change. Everything, almost every aspect has to change. I just don't want it to be too much of, but please and please again, tell them, show this video to them. They have to leave all those things at the airport before they get here. Because the way you view things, the way you see things is all different. The rules that apply here are different. One of them was asking me, he said, why is that by 7 o'clock, the whole place is quiet? You don't see anybody else. I said, yes, they are all minding their business. Everybody's inside. They're all tired. You go to school. Somebody said, oh, me, I want 2023 car. I said, my brother, go to the dealership and buy it. I don't have 2023 car for you. In fact, you can't buy. He goes to the dealership, he buys a car. And I said, you see, that car you have bought, and you are paying $800 for it every month. That $800 is not going to bring you anything. You go to school at 7 o'clock in the morning. You park that car at the car park. It will be there. The sun will be on it. The rain will beat it. It will be there till around 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock that you have closed from school. By the time you finish winding down, because you are new, so you are still learning a lot of things. Go here. You are going for a lot of PDs, meetings. Go here. Go and see this principal. Go and do this. By the time you finish those things, it is almost 5 o'clock. You come to your car. You drive that same car, 2023 car, home. Nobody cares about you. Nobody is even watching you. Nobody cares what you drive. No one cares about you. So why will you be thinking, oh, me, when I was in Ghana, I was driving Escalade. So I can't come here and be driving a 2004 Toyota Avenger or Toyota Avalon. Or I can't come and be driving Dodge. Me, Kia cars, I don't like Kia cars. Me, I like Toyota. I like Lexus. Okay, go and buy. With your $1,000. Come on, guys. Come on. Start low. Start small. Start simple. I mean, take your time and build up and scale up. There is no point in rushing. Who are you trying to prove a point to? Do you want to take pictures and be sending back home? Who are you impressing here? You're not impressing anybody. Nobody cares. Your principal doesn't care. In fact, they don't even see when you are coming. They don't even see the car you drove in. No, nobody. No one watches that. When they see you somewhere, say, oh, is that your car? Oh, it's nice. If somebody tells your car is nice, has it brought you money? Is that car, 2023 car that you have bought and you are paying for, does it bring you money? Is it bringing money into your pocket every month? But you are rather dishing money for it. 800, take. 800, take. Whereas that 800, you could put it in the savings and use it for an investment. But you are here giving that $800 every month to the car dealership. And they take that money and they chop it. Right? For free. Yet you want to tell me that life here is expensive. Life here is that. In fact, you take your car, you come and park. Look, if I go to car lots, I can go to a bank and I'll show you the type of cars even the bank manager drives. they don't care. Some old 2005, how they call it, Ford Expedition. Some car, they don't. I mean, very few. But you see, we the low ones, excuse my language, we are the ones who want to prove that we are rich. We want to show off that we are rich. But yet nobody even watches you. At this point of my life, I can decide that, okay, I want to drive Benz. And I've bought Benz. Not because I am showing off to somebody. It's because that is what you have the capacity. You have built the capacity to that point to be able to buy that type of car, and you can maintain it. I want to live in the white neighborhood where the rent is about $2,000 for 2 bedroom or $2,500 for a single bedroom. Yes, you may want to live in that environment. For what? Who are you showing to? Who are you proving a point to? Who sees you? Who even cares where you sleep? You sleep in $2,500 a month room. He or she sleeps in $500 a month room. We all wake up and we all come to school, or we all go to our various workplaces. Nobody's watching, guys. No one is watching. In fact, Peter will tell you nobody cares about you. So let's start small. As you have come, as you are planning to come, as you are dreaming to come, please get it into your head. The conversion, think like you are in the economy you are. I mean, think the economy you are in. Think in that economy. Don't be in a dollar economy and be thinking cities. You go crazy. Don't be in a safer economy and be thinking pounds. Don't be in a dirham economy. Go to Dubai. They are driving 4x4s, Lexus, Prados, and you want to be thinking Deu Matisse. Some teachers come and they say, don't you have Deu Matisse here? Don't you have Accra coin? Don't you have my brother? Those things are not here. This is just to admonish you in a nice way. I'm only admonishing our people in a nice way. Please rethink, reset, because all the things you know, put them down. We are going to unlearn and learn new things. All right? It's a whole process. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult, but you will make it if only you take your time. All right? If only you take your time. It's not going to be like a walk in the park. No, it's going to be tough. There will be tough days, but if you make the decision, the right decisions, you will be successful. I wish you all the best. All the teachers that are in, I wish you all the best. Those who are coming, I wish you all the best. Those who are planning to apply, I wish you all the best. But the moment you have applied for your visa, know that it's a done deal. Start thinking, start watching CNN, start listening to ABC News. In fact, by now, if you are dreaming to travel, you should be listening to foreign news, seeing the way they do their things, watching on YouTube, how do they drive? How does the police work? And start reading the communities, start seeing how the governance system is, how their DMV works, how does the licensing process works. Some people think here, no. Everything is different. And if you are not already imbibing it, well, you will come in and you have a lot of surprises. A lot of surprises. And a lot of them come in with unteachable spirit. They don't want to learn. They don't want you to tell them anything. What they want to do is what they want to do. It's really unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate. I'm trying my best not to couch it in a way that will affect or show, but I'm not angry with anybody. But it just surprises and gets to me when people do that. The way they reason, the way they think, the way they think life should be. That is not how it is. We are thinking Bitcoin and you are still thinking cities. We are thinking Bitcoin, futuristic, transhuman coin. People are advancing in research as to how they can reduce life expectancy. A whole lot of things are going on to the future. And you want to come here with your same Toyota Corolla mentality. Oh, this one there, that's how we do it though. They are thinking pizza, you are still thinking Bengu. Well, I'm not saying the food is bad, but I'm just using it as an example to tell you something. You go to the shop, they're thinking Ross, Bells, they're talking about, Macy's. And all you want to think about is ShopRite. And the same kinky argument. No, you're not getting it here. I wish you all the best. Stay safe. And let's stop the conversion. Think in the economy in which you are residing. Think in the economy Do investment in that currency. Don't be sitting here, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing my project. No. You'll get sick. You'll just be angry with yourself every day. Because as an economist like Ghana, that will swallow your investment. If they will swallow it, they don't give it back to you. And you still want to think in them. Well, I wish you all the best. And I know a lot of you will succeed. And I believe in a lot of teachers will succeed. They'll make it. And I also believe that some will go home. Yes, some will go home because of the way they think. I wish nobody goes home. But I know some will be sent back. And some too, after your first year, the principals will not renew your contract. And I told you already here, the contract is signed with you yearly. So as a teacher, you can't say once a teacher, always a teacher. No, you can lose your job the next year. So if the principal is not satisfied with your job, that's it. He's not going to sign the contract with you anymore. And this year we have a lot of teachers, so much, who have changed schools because their contracts were not renewed. For what? They'll just tell you nice way, non-performance or some issue, some petty issue. Petty, very petty one. In our context, it's very petty, but they say, well, based on that, you're sorry. You need to look for a new district. Some have to move from North Carolina to Florida, move from Florida to South Carolina. People are just moving because some have still not changed. So I'm pleading with everyone and I'm advising everyone. The better, the faster, the quicker we think and change that whole concept or way of thinking, the better it will be for us. Okay? Share this video. It will bless somebody. It will encourage someone. Maybe somebody will use this to change his way of thinking. And if that happens, we will thank God for it. Yes, and if you need me for anything, well, we can talk about it. All right? Let me read assignments. I believe we need to leave that mentality behind before we even board a plane. Oh, yes. Yes. That is what I always say. Leave that mentality before you even board a plane. Okay? Before you even board a plane. And as I keep saying, let me just say this public announcement. If you send me a WhatsApp, you send me an email, you just say hello, hi, I will still not respond because I don't know what you want me to respond to. Please, with all due respect, know how we can communicate. You greet, you do your hello, go straight to your point, and let's have a dialogue. But if you just come and say hello, hi, Mr. O, what's up? No, I'm not going to respond. All right? Good. Then also, those of us who, after making a post, some people will still come to you. So what do? I said, have you read the post? Have you read the post? You've not read the post. All the requirements, all the processes, everything is in there. But yet, you still come back and say, oh, Mr. Oh, so can you summarize it for me? Can you make it simple for me? No, you don't want to read. And please again, please tell all the teachers that are coming, all the students that are traveling, Google is on every phone, be it Android or Apple. There is Google search on it. As you are sitting in the airport waiting, as you are sitting in the plane, Google search everything. I want to go to the bank. Just type banks near me. You see thousands of banks that are near you and the distances from where you are. Okay? Everywhere you are, Google search is the most easy. If you don't understand something, you are walking somewhere, just type the question there. I mean, if the question is not giving you any proper answer, retype the question. Do I need insurance to go to the DMV? What insurance can I have? What kind of insurance are available? Oh, what is the nearest dress shop near me? What is the nearest supermarket near me? What is the nearest grocery shop near me? What is the nearest tie place? Oh, where can I get my tie fixed? Or it will pop up. You are not used to it. Research. Oh, what are the schools that offer science or that give scholarship to students with low GPA? It will pop up all the schools for you. But you don't want to do it. You want me to do it and present you with the findings. Yet you don't want to even pay me. There are stars on Facebook. You don't want to give me stars. You don't want to support anything. You don't want to share the video. You don't want to support. Yet you want the free time for your own self. They say, oh, can you do it and give me the list? We say, oh, can you make it? Can you summarize everything? No, I cannot. Unless you want to give me some 5,000 to chop. Hmm? I wish you all the best, and I'll see you. All right. Have a blessed day. The last comment says, "What is the easiest way to get a job offer from offer was in Ghana?" Theophilus, in what way? In what way? What job offer are you talking about? Are you a teacher, or you are just looking for a normal job? Please send me a WhatsApp, and maybe we can do that conversation back door so that I understand your problem. All right? Or send me an email. I wish you all the best. And please, let's stay. Make use of Google as well. It's free. It's on every phone. All right? My time is up. I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.